Greetings, this is Doc Ock coming at you live and direct from Black Facts Headquarters Central this evening. Oh, okay. Knew something was going wrong there. Meter was going haywire over here. All right, now we have been missing. We were missing an action earlier today, but we're black in the saddle and still ready to rock and roll up in here. So although you may not have seen us when you expected to this afternoon, because we kind of got tied up and bogged down in an upcoming project we have going on, we're here now. And that's truly what's important. We're going to deal with the here and the now. But other than that, let's go ahead and get started with our usual, which you already know is, if you're watching on Facebook, give us a like. If you're watching on YouTube, give us a thumbs up. And then go ahead and spread the word all over the land. Give us a hand and spread the word throughout the land. All about Black Facts and what we like to do here. Which right about now, we're going to give you some more inside information about another black inventor from Ohio. But before we do that, let's start off with the needful, so you don't have to go and get pleadful, and that is to say the message of the day. Message of the day today is, some of our best ideas come to us in a dream. And there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. As a matter of fact, that's why they call those people who come up with some of these ideas, they call them visionaries, because they have visions. So a visionary can go into a dream state even while they are still awake. They can still have a vision. And that's what happens with me. So if sometimes you might catch me dozing, just keep in mind that's just me having another vision. Okay? So bear with me, because I will be black with you shortly. But tonight I don't expect to be having any visions like that. The only vision I expect to have tonight is that of one Granville T Woods, our featured inventor of the evening. And Granville T Woods, again, is another inventor who lived his life, quite a bit of his life, his adult life at least anyway, here in the great state of Ohio, the only state in the union that starts just like it ends, but never really grins. Ohio. They called him the Black Edison, Granville T Woods, because Granville T Woods always had the goods, and he could help the brothers that lived in all the hoods. Oh yeah. You didn't think I could rhyme like that, did you? Yeah, fooled you, didn't I? Always got to drop something on you when I can. His telegraph and telephone systems were what he was initially known for. The man was born in 1856. He lived until 1910. So he died a very young man, but within that lifespan, he did quite a bit, enough to put him on the map, so to speak. He was an early competitor with Alexander Graham Bell, the Alexander Graham Bell, and with Thomas Edison. Okay, competitor. And he also invented the trolley car system that went out of favor because people wanted to be able to sell more fossil fuels. But it was an excellent system. Largely, he was self-taught, and he was one of America's most versatile inventors. And here you see, if you're watching us on Facebook, you can see here a picture of a Golden Legacy historical magazine that primarily focuses on the work of Lewis Latimer and Granville T Woods, both of whom lived during the time of Thomas Edison. In 1884, Granville T Woods opened an electrical engineering shop in Cincinnati, Ohio. He called it the Woods Electric Company, and he wanted to manufacture his own inventions. As a black engineer, he'd been passed over for promotions on numerous occasions. He had lost many jobs, and he got tired of it. He said he wanted to do what Marcus Garvey would later tell all black people that we need to do, which is do for self. Black man, do for self what others cannot do for you. The move to establish his own firm and the work it produced caused him to be called the Black Edison. In fact, he had modeled his shop after Thomas Edison's shop in Menlo Park, New Jersey, where he had an industrial research laboratory. His first patent was for a steam boiler furnace, and his first electrical invention was a distinct improvement on telephone transmitters then in use. He assigned the transmitter rights to the American Bell Telephone Company of Boston, Massachusetts. Some of America's largest electric engineering companies, among them GE and Westinghouse, came knocking as his reputation grew. He invented an apparatus that combined the telephone and telegraph, and he coined the word telegraphony. That's right. He coined a term that sounds phony but wasn't, but instead it was telegraphony or No, I don't think you can say it. I don't know if there's another way to say that. Not without tripping over your tongue, or my tongue at least anyway. Telegraphony. With telegraphony, people could speak over the same wires used to send Morse code without any extra additional equipment. In 1887, he patented his induction telegraphy system, which kept trains from crashing into each other. Moving trains could use the system to send and receive messages on the location of other moving trains. The system prevented major accidents, which often occurred when engineers aboard trains relied solely on signalmen in stations. The following year, Woods invented the overhead conducting system for trains and streetcars. He invented the overhead conducting system for trains and streetcars. Poles extended from a train or streetcar drew current from electrified power lines strung along the route. He also invented the grooved wheel or troller that rolled on the power lines. This trolley system practically eliminated friction. He also produced many other inventions, including an incubator, an automatic circuit breaker, and the third rail, still used by subway systems worldwide. For the latter, he set up a series of electrical conductors parallel to the path of the train. Collectors of the electricity installed on each train car made contact with the conductors along the route. Woods sold this invention to GE in 1901. In all, he patented more than 60 inventions, most of them electrical. His direct competitors were Thomas Edison and Lucius Phelps, each of whom invented a similar telegraph system. Woods won his court battles for patent protection, but he couldn't afford to pay all his legal bills. He died in 1910 in abject poverty. Now that is a sad story. Yeah, the dying in poverty part definitely not ended on a high note here. All right, but we'll continue reading some of these short bios of various black inventors and scientists for the rest of the month. So make sure you're tuning in. No, I take it back. Make sure you go ahead and become a subscriber to the Tubular Black Facts channel. That will keep you tuned in whether you remember to tune in or not. But if you're going to try to depend on your memory, well, all I can say is good luck, Mr. Phelps and Mrs. Phelps, because memories are a very fleeting and elusive kind of entity. So that may not do what you want it to do for you. But if you subscribe, you can let the computer hold the memory of when we're online, etc. Meanwhile, we're gonna go ahead and clock out here. This is Doc Ock at noon and 9 signing off, but not before I tell all you little people out there, it's now time to take your little head and lay it on your little pillow on your little bed. Close those yeah eyes and wait on that sun to rise. And when you feel those sunbeams beaming down on your eyes, you'll know that it's time for you to rise and shine, oh children of mine. And in the meantime, all you adults out there, you know what you need to do, because it's that time of the month. Yes. We're looking for those donations because we're making this a vocation, not a vacation. So if you just be a little patient, you can find out exactly where and when you can make your donation. So let me tell you real quick. Now's the time and the place is here. You can do it right below. Just look for the descriptive area, the description for any of our live streams. You'll find a link there. If you don't find it there, go to our website, www.blakfacts.org. That's where you can find me. And as you will see, there's a link at the top in the bar going across. Hit that link that says donations. It'll take you straight to a page where you can make a donation today. And we really appreciate it because, you know, we're over here doing our work and we do not play. We're on the case every single day, including Labor Day as well. And we got some special events coming up for you we'll tell you about later. But in the meanwhile, we're going to leave you with a smile for a little while, as well as some words of wisdom. Peace with justice. We refuse to accept anything less, because anything less than the best disgusts us. Peace out, y'all. And let me give a shout out to Brother Solomon over there. What's going on, soul man? Here we go. Going on with our transiciones. 1, 2, and 3. Boom, shakalaka, boom.